Some loads defy belief, so massive and unwieldy that moving them seems like something only science fiction could dream up. Yet across the world, teams of skilled operators and engineers transform the impossible into reality. Imagine a wind turbine blade longer than a football field navigating a mountain pass, or a transformer weighing hundreds of tons rolling slowly through a crowded city at night. These moments test both human precision and mechanical power. This is the world of extreme transport, where innovation, strength, and sheer nerve come together to move mountains. When we think of transport, we often imagine trucks carrying goods, trains hauling freight, or ships stacked high with containers. But in the extraordinary world of heavy haulage, the word cargo takes on a scale that defies comprehension. Here, we're not talking about pallets or crates. We're talking about bridges, rockets, entire houses, and colossal industrial machinery being moved with jaw-dropping precision. This is extreme transport, where every haul is a spectacle of engineering brilliance and human determination. One of the most iconic machines in this realm is the self-propelled modular transporter, SPMT. A marvel of modern engineering, it looks like a gigantic platform balanced on dozens, or even hundreds, of independently turning wheels. Controlled by a joystick, the SPMT can move in any direction, rotate on the spot, and carry thousands of tons at once. If you've ever seen a cruise ship glide silently out of a shipyard, chances are it was rolling atop one of these modular beasts. Without the SPMT, much of today's heavy industry would simply grind to a halt. But hauling isn't always done on flat ground. Imagine a hydraulic trailer tasked with moving a wind turbine blade over 100 meters long, climbing through serpentine mountain passes. Each curve requires the blade to be tilted and rotated with millimeter precision. Spotters walk alongside, shouting directions and measuring clearances as drivers maneuver at a snail's pace. The trailer's hydraulic systems shift and flex, ensuring the blade remains balanced despite the impossible terrain. One wrong move could spell disaster, yet with teamwork and expertise, these titans reach mountaintop wind farms where they generate clean energy for decades. The urban environment presents its own unique set of challenges. Picture a heavy-haul truck hauling a transformer the size of a two-story house through a dense city center. Such loads often travel at night, escorted by police, utility crews, and engineers. Traffic lights are temporarily removed. Power lines are lifted out of the way. Even street signs must come down. Residents peek through windows or gather on sidewalks, stunned to see their familiar streets transformed into highways for giants. The convoy crawls forward, a procession of lights, engines, and determination. It's not just transport, it's an event. Few moves capture the imagination like those at space agencies. Rockets, which stretch taller than skyscrapers, are far too fragile to be assembled on launch pads. Instead, they're built in massive hangars and then moved on crawler transporters. The size of city blocks that creep forward at less than 2 kilometers per hour. Each crawler can carry over 8,000 tons, rolling on tracks as wide as a 2-lane road. Watching a rocket inch its way to the launch pad atop one of these crawlers is like seeing human ambition physically move toward the stars. Water, too, presents challenges that call for extraordinary machines. To move entire oil rigs or ships, engineers rely on semi-submersible heavy-lift ships. These giants lower their decks beneath the water surface, allowing massive cargo to float above them. Then, they rise slowly, lifting structures that seem immovable. Imagine passing by at sea and realizing the ship next to you is carrying another ship, an awe-inspiring reminder of how far engineering has come. Not all heavy hauls are about size. Sometimes, they're about fragility. Relocating priceless historical artifacts, like centuries-old statues, requires specialized equipment. Air-ride suspension trailers cradle these treasures with soft hydraulics, absorbing vibrations and shocks from the road. Every kilometer becomes a slow, careful dance, with crews monitoring sensors to ensure nothing shifts. These transports feel less like construction projects and more like surgical procedures, where the cargo is irreplaceable history itself. Nature adds another layer of difficulty. Heavy rains can soften soil, threatening to swallow the wheels of a multi-axle trailer carrying a massive generator. Crosswinds can make hauling airplane wings treacherous, pushing against their broad surfaces. Engineers often reinforce bridges in advance, build temporary roads, or even plan alternate detours to ensure the cargo's safety. Each journey requires months of preparation and calculations, where every inch and every ton matters. Behind every successful haul lies a team of unsung heroes. Drivers spend countless hours behind the wheel of prime mover trucks, but they are never alone. Ground crews march alongside, guiding every corner and obstacle. Engineers calculate load distribution to avoid tipping or collapsing infrastructure. Mega cranes stand ready at checkpoints, poised to lift or adjust loads as needed. Police escorts manage traffic, while drone operators monitor the convoy from the sky, relaying crucial updates. Extreme transport isn't just machinery, it's people working in harmony with machines. The most unforgettable part of these hauls is the drama. Picture a mega crane lifting a 500-ton reactor into place, its cables taut as guitar strings, swaying ever so slightly in the wind. Or a convoy of heavy-haul trucks threading their way across a narrow mountain road, their engines groaning under impossible strain. Or a semi-submersible ship rising from the sea with another vessel resting on its back. These moments feel larger than life, living proof that with enough skill and determination, humanity can move anything. Technology continues to push the boundaries. From turbines towering over mountains to rockets aimed for the heavens, from crowded city streets to the vast openness of the ocean, extreme transport is a reminder of human ingenuity at its finest. Each successful move proves that boundaries exist only to be tested. Each convoy is more than a logistical achievement. It is a story of vision and perseverance, a living demonstration of what we can achieve when determination meets technology.